We have already discussed many of the options that are available under Manual Logger. Let's go ahead and talk about the ones that we did not touch upon yet. I have experiment 190 that I am going to open and look at the tour options. The first tour option that is selected is to warn if the tour run is incomplete. If some of the tags do not contain information and they were due for collection, a window will pop up showing that the tour is incomplete. We can display the previous values in the data entry drop-down menu. This is useful when values are repeated, such as, for instance, a short temperature range where the temperatures may be similar from one run to the other. We can select to submit the data for approval. In this case, the data collectors group will be able to only collect the data, and the full control group will have to review and approve the data before it is sent to the Pi server. As one of the actions, we can also confirm the work request generation before saving. This is one of the options under data validation. We can default the current value to the last entered value in cases where values seldom change. We can select to receive a prompting before sending data to the Pi server. We can also override existing Pi data instead of inserting duplicates when data is collected for the same timestamp or at the same time. If we want to manually submit and require the approval of data, then we would like to uncheck the auto send data to the Pi server, and we would also like to uncheck the ability for the data group to send data to the Pi server. At last, we can require a signature for each tour run save and display a confirmation after sending the data to the Pi server. We have already discussed some of the other options that are available under timestamp and our ability to change the time that is going to be stamped on the data when the data is collected. We can also change the options of what takes place when limits are violated. We can either prompt the user for action or automatically accept or reject the value. And we also saw some of the options under barcodes. We will see these options in action when we work through our exercises and in the next section.